I am headed to Baldwin, Missouri to file a police report. What's up, everyone? New year, hashtag new me. So I can't believe it, but it's actually already been over 1 year since I started this vlog. I think I was a little over the top on how much I think I could have got accomplished last year with the vlog and everything like that, because my initial goal was to do like 5 a week. I think my max ever on a couple of weeks was doing 3. It's like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of release. So I think that was a little crazy for how packed my schedule typically is. Go this year, my plan is to do 1 a week. So up to 52 this year. I'll probably still fall behind that a little bit, but at least I can try that a little bit easier, getting 1 done a week. That'll make the episodes have more stuff in them. Hopefully they're the same length of 5 to 10 minutes at most. So I'll actually get more done, but fewer each week. Plus my life's not that interesting, so I can kind of get more stuff into one episode. Making some changes here in 2020. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, this morning, went and had to file a police report because 80% of our gear got stolen at the last wedding of 2019. I was super excited to end the year strong, super excited for this year to start, and kind of all these pieces are falling in place that are just like different and exciting and new to really come into this year with a whole new outlook and a different plan, because the one big thing that's changing is we're not doing as many weddings anymore. Yes, that's right, you heard it here first. We're not doing as many weddings anymore. We're limiting it down to 8 to 12 a year at max probably, and we're already at like 7 for this year, 2020. So there was like 1 to 5 spots left at most that we're gonna do for the full year. And that's just more so just wanting to shift different directions, want to do more commercial corporate stuff, want to do more stuff throughout the week, some event stuff. You know, those do tend to take place on the weekends too, and we can't do those when we're shooting weddings. Realistically, outside of like a couple of locations, I'm not even looking to travel as much anymore. So, you know, shooting stuff in our own backyard here in St. Louis, it's a growing market. So it's really interesting to see like all the different things that are happening there, and like even some of the stuff that we're putting together. I think there's a lot of industry here just in St. Louis, so I don't have to leave town as much. Traveling for work and traveling for pleasure are way different things. It would be smart just to kind of combine the two. You know, flights and hotel already paid for most of the trip, so why not take the advantage of staying for a couple of extra days and vacationing in that area? Well, typically most of these shoots end on Fridays though, and we get back and on that Saturday have to shoot a wedding. So maybe those are options now. With not having those weddings, we can experience that weekend life in those places that we go to while filming throughout the week. I don't know. We have no idea what the future is totally going to hold, but we know these couple of things that we are doing. We're scaling back on the weddings, going more towards the commercial side of things, events, you know, stuff for real estate agents, that consistent marketing stuff. As you saw in the intro, I had to go and fill out a police report today because all of our gear was stolen. So since December 28th, the last shoot of 2018 or 2019 was going into 2020, all this stuff was evolving and stuff, and then boom, get punched in the mouth one last time at the end of 2019. Literally the last thing that was going to be filmed all year before this whole new thing that we've been working on for the past year plus kind of takes place. We've been saying we've been wanting to get out of weddings for 2 years, and because of how long they take to you know, book and then happen, typically that's anywhere from 12 to 15 to 24 months out. So like if you're gonna make a transition like that, it does take, you know, 2 years to make that transition. Then of course, losing the gear, our main thing on how we, you know, get jobs is filming something and then editing it. So 1/2 of the equation is gone with all of our gear getting stolen, and I, being the smart man that I am, only had liability insurance. Yes, that means that I have to pay for it somehow out of pocket. Unless this police report I went and filed today comes in handy. Now, will that happen? Probably not. There's a 1% chance. It's just part of the statistics now. You file the police report, it gets shoveled away somewhere. The cop unfortunately had to fill out some paperwork today, and that was terrible for him, but that's where it's at. Contacted the church where it was stolen from, contacted the bride and groom. The church has been semi-helpful. The bride and groom have been awesome about trying to facilitate us in this matter. Luckily, there were some external cameras at the church that they told us they didn't have, but told the bride and groom did exist. And it's been just about 2 weeks tomorrow since this happened. And I just went and filled the police report out today because I do know that, you know, at weddings when everybody's drinking, you know, mistakes have been made. I've been there, done that. I've done stupid shit when I'm drunk, as anybody else has, right? Alcohol's a hell of a drug. Whenever you're trying to leave a reception, you're just kind of getting stuff out of the way, just piling stuff in whoever's car. Oh, here's, you know, Uncle Jim's car, pile that there. Oh, here's Aunt Mary's car, pile stuff there. You know, Brother Chris over here, pile stuff in his car, and just gets thrown around, right? So then you gotta wait a day or so to kind of get it settled, figure out what you have, let the hangover subside, you know, and then get back to it. And then it's right around New Year's too, so you know, it wasn't the best time for it to happen. So I, you know, kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt of like, okay, maybe just ended up somewhere, so I'll wait a while, let them know the kind of situation. The biggest thing here is that, yes, the gear can be replaced. Technology only has a short shelf life anyway as new stuff comes out and new technology advances, and it gets faster and faster each year, each day, every 6 months, okay? So even the stuff that I had bought, you know, a year and a half ago, a year ago, whatever it was, is already come down in price and is somewhat out of date. So okay, that's gonna have to be eventually replaced. The biggest problem here is that we don't have the reception footage. It's gone, it was in that bag. So wherever the bag is, all of the bride and groom's reception's in there. So that's the bigger deal to me, is because like we can get new gear, that's replaceable, right? Their memories, all that stuff that happened is not there. The only saving grace here is the fact that we do a same day edit, which is where we shoot, dump, edit, and show the same a wedding video that day at the reception. So say 75% of the footage that we had was backed up, so that's a plus. With their full ceremony, every camera angle, all the audio, all that kind of stuff, we have their same day edit video done. So, you know, 2/3 of what we were contracted to do is completed. However, their entire reception is gone. It just sucks for them. It's unfortunate that whoever did take their wedding, you know, most likely somebody they invited there literally stole their wedding. That's been my life. Other than that, did the same thing as last year. Took 2 weeks off, or tried to take 2 weeks off for the holidays, and just kind of spend it with time, family, and friends, you know, kind of refreshing and getting ready for this year, and kind of taking stock of what the important things are, where the business is going, where the personal life is going, and all that kind of stuff, relationships, everything like that, just moving forward. So a little bit of a hiccup. It's most detrimental for the bride and groom. I'm you know, sorry to say, it sucks. You know, it makes me feel terrible. So it's kind of a shitty way to end 2019 going into 2020, but here we are. Things are, you know, starting to heat up again. It's January 10th, and there's 2 ways to respond to every negative thing. You take in it and sulk in it and let it destroy you, or you get back up and let the bruises heal and become stronger from it. And I choose to not give up and keep going. I was likening it almost to a season finale of a TV show where like all of a sudden like you don't know what's going to happen. It's a cliffhanger, just boom, all right, final thing, and then it's like 2019 season ends with bam, this stuff's gone. See what happens next season on Kinetic Visuals, The Life of Chris Vanderhayes. Who knows what's going to happen there, but yeah, regardless, still kind of outside of this little hurdle that we're getting over right now. Hopefully we can get back the footage or the camera or the gear, some of it, you know, whatever it may be. I have no idea what's going to happen yet, but still implementing the plans that we had, you know, going into this year with, you know, dialing back on the weddings, focusing on commercial, corporate, you know, real estate, event stuff. It'd be nice to work 5 days a week and not 6. I don't mind putting up 80, 90 hours a week. It's just that, like, I want to live life. I want Saturdays. And anyway, kind of a quick update. Just getting back into the vlogging thing again. Got some really cool stuff happening this year. Really excited for it. Don't know exactly how everything's going to turn out. Don't know how everything's going to go. But I'm super excited to get to it and take you guys along for the ride. So we'll see you on the next one. Baby!